Hello everybody, my name is Thea, Fotia, and welcome to Shadows Over Loathing. Hold on, I gotta shut the door. Alright. We last left off on Plunkett Street, Ocean City. You hear me talking to someone? I'm talking to a mute dragon named Hunter. There's nothing in that direction except the road you arrived on. Walking all the way back there probably isn't a good use of your time right now. Probably nothing you want in here anyway. Sail, 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 going out of business. Sail, sail, sail. Going seems inaccurate. Cola War Surplus. It's a bus stop. Murray's Antiques. It's a trash can full of trash. Dig through it. You find a discarded bottle of cologne. You got an item. Cheap cologne. Let's see what's in Cola War Surplus. The Army Surplus store is closed for the night. Okay. Murray's Antiques. Okay. Before I go any further, I want to see what's over here. Murray's Antiques. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be Thea. We don't get many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really. That's me. Were you expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to me. My name's Jessica. Oh geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac, as Jessica offers a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You say that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? I wish I knew. I had a line on another artifact. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should just get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk great aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is gonna take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. We don't have a lot of time for now, but follow me. I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques? Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky. Would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted. Dark magic. Real bad mojo. You know, cursed. Let's see. Oh, the last one. Oh, for a second I thought you were making bathtub gin or something. Yeah, I know it. Oh, about that kind of thing. Yeah. It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil dude ads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back? That's the long and short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? I don't like the sound of it, but he's family, so... Well, yeah, I can't just leave him in the lurch like this. Absolutely, I'm always up for crazy adventure. Great. You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey. That's swell timing. Hey, Gabby. Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet her. You can specify your pronouns. Nice. Good thing I already specified it. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi. Hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry her luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? She can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby grabs your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room. Great. I could really use some sleep. What if I want to go back out? Oh, look! You cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. You don't have time to play games right now. There's nobody at this desk. Ask Jessica about it. Hey, Jessica. Whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. I see. Messages. None. There's nobody you need to call right now. It's Jessica. Talk to her? Hang on a second. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Haha, well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over. Wow, a mission already? Oh, swell, what is it? You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I'm gonna have Gabby go get it. I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight, but since you turned up out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I am probably not exaggerating when I say there is literally no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. We won't have far to go. It's just on the other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. Here, it should be in there. Well, Gabby will show you. She's good in a fight. A fight? Oh, jeez. Gabby reappears. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Who left? Gabby. Oh, hey. Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Thea and help her get the hat, okay? Okay, Gabby is ready for action. Let's mosey. Make an excited sigh. Alright, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah. A men's fedora, probably. And I'm supposed to, what, just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know it. Newspaper office key. Sweet, let's do it. You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't the time. Jessica's not gonna let you not gonna let you sleep until you get that hat. This deck is a mess. Murray's. I keep nagging him to straighten it up before someone bumps into him. We have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche with the curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyways, best not mess with it. Will do. I mean, won't. Gab with Gabby. How you doing, Gabby? Gabby has readiness for an action. Shoot the breeze. How'd you get mixed up with Murray and the whole antique store deal, Gabby? Oh, it coincided. Gabby was looking just at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about this mysterious thing to get. It had an adventure smell. Then Murray said, "We're gonna need some muscle for this," and Gabby says, "Gabby has several muscles, strong one." And that was what it was. Gabby has been helping since then. Have you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby? Oh yes, all of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great-great-great-grand Gabby, he came and popped just some blocks from over there, or two popping, as they would say. Haha. Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh? Yes, 14 years. Keep shooting the breeze. You're a real firecracker in a fist fight, huh, Gabby? Haha. Gabby likes fighting and dancing. The best two things Gabby invented fist dancing once, but this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later. Continue chit-chatting. So, you're a flapper, right? Haha, yes. Gabby flaps all the time. Gabby's parent flapped too, and Grand Gabby. But it's only been the style for 7 or 8. Oh. Yeah. Oh, right. Goblins. Well, you don't live very long, huh? Depends on how you look at it. Parent Gabby popped a year and a half ago. But this Gabby, he basically is that Gabby and previous ones too. Haha. It's okay. Don't worry too hard for her to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this rundown. That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny. What happened? The economy's terrific everywhere else in the country. No ideas. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in. Flap her gums a bit more. Modern radio stands here in defiance of the concept of antiques. A white cat is snoozing on an old towel. What's this cat's name? Clope. Murray got her a couple of years. Scritch behind the cat's ears. You give Clope a good scritching, but she doesn't rack it off. Why doesn't Clope like me? And she'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cola Wars surplus store next door. Okay. Wonder where this door leads. You open the door and it's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. I like doors like that. You open the door, still just a brick wall behind it. So odd. This is, it's that door to nowhere again. Open it, still a brick wall. Fine.
Hey.
What? I'm recording.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to tell you what's funny and
Okay, what do you want to tell me?
I basically got vibe checked by a ghost, but thanks to the High Priestess card that Amaya drew, it killed me, and then I came right back to life right after, because I was deliberately trying to get pictures of it.
Did you get a picture of it?
Oh yeah, for sure. And the last thing I said to it was "Sayonara, bitch," as I walked out of there alive. Wow.
Okay.
Amaya and Noah are laughing their asses off.
Gab with Gabby. Hey Gabby, everything alright? It's all of the berries. The hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Nice weather we're having. It suits me just fine. Okay. A wise man once said the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before our brothers were invented, or... My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Thea. Pleased to meet you, Thea. Would say you didn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you? Sure. Thank you very much, Thea. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take her easy, Gus. Gus smiles at you, continuing to enjoy getting rained on. Or lease. The note on the door says, please. I think this store sells broken glass and drafts. Condemned. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. Gabby grins and gives you a thumbs up. This trash's reach has exceeded its cannon's grasp. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. Some ne'er-do-well has deliberately vandalized this street light. You can't see anything interesting within the walking distance in that direction. Secure Burros. Building and loan. It's late, the bank is closed. Someone has scratched some weird symbols on the sidewalk here. Unlock the door. You give the key to Gabby for safety. The Watchful Eye office. Ooh, coffee. There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. Pour it into a cup. Pouring yourself this cup of coffee is the first step on a short, nasty journey. There's nothing left in there except the beds of dredge, and your standards aren't that low. There's a half-finished document on the typewriter. Read it. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been relocated to. Additionally, anonymous source report. It cuts off abruptly Maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Read the slip. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy. But you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. Okay. AP field. Let's see what's on the old AP feed today. Severe storm causes trolley disaster. Prevents 5 other trolley disasters. Charles Lindenberg cooks stew. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef or maybe lamb. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. We still cannot understand a word of this, say local children. Parisian bards declare independence. Claim debauched tavern as a sovereign city-state. Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine, 10 cheese wheels, and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized. Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barbara says you'd think he could have left a better tip. Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skill. Rumph, rumph, says Dembski in an interview. Today's winning racehorses. Grister's mother, too much corn, Howitzer jacket. Today's list of band dances. The Churtney Slider, the Dirty Dirty Blitz, and the Upside Down Tango. Okay. There's a half-finished letter in the typewriter. Another one? The letter reads, Reginald, I think Burgess is on to us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap. Here comes Burgess with a pinch slip. Sincerely, it doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all about? There's a pink slip on the desk. Hendon, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. Whoever worked at this desk forgot their cufflinks. Take them. They're mine now. There's a handwritten note on this desk. The note says, Robson. First Hendon, then Carver, who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. P.S. What's a karate? You see the corner of a note sticking out from under the desk blotter. Note says, Tucker, I've got you the bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the probies deck. Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it wouldn't hurt to check. You see a thin 3-ringed binder on this desk. It's mine now. You got an item. Pneumatic Tube System Operation Manual. What the frick? I have no idea. It's a crumpled up pink slip on this desk. Read it. Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. He stole the printing press! Inter, I could picture you doing that. You are fired. You are so fired, I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. It's a newspaper archives from 1783 to 1799. I guess this is the desk that was karate chopped? Looks like Venable made good on his threat. Search the wreckage. Nothing. Venable must have taken all his stuff out before smashing it. The drawer on this one is slightly ajar. Ill. You got an item. Nasty old leftovers. Let's look through them. Without any specific you want to look up, anything specific you want to look up. This seems like a waste of time. Waste of time. Waste. Oh. What date would you like to look at the archives for? October 14th, 1908. You find something interesting. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Krulins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e., a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Krulins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous, phantasmographic rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure. Okay. It's a big, heavy water cooler, and it's got nothing to hide. And it's got something to hide. Move it. What the fuck? How the fuck did that appear? Hey look, a trapdoor. Go through it. What the fuck are these fish people? It's an underground press, literally. There's still a newspaper left in it. Take the paper. You got an item. Underground newspaper. It's a calendar from 11 years ago. Take a close look. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July the 22nd, 1917. Huh? What happened on July 22nd, 1917? It's the control panel for the mnemonic tube system. Check it out. Consult. The control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of levers on it, and a series of colored lights that are all currently off. Consult the manual. Startup instructions. Push the green power on button. Pull the pump and gauge lever. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. If the red indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial We go to A. If the blue indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial to E. The green indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial to D. To abort startup, press the red power button. Push the green button. The green button makes a clarifying click. You pull the lever and the motoring noise. Pull the lever. A yellow light is growing. Adjust the suction rates according to diagnostic pressures. What happened of this day? The top story for that date is the Ocean City's comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newspaper stands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about a loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Well, looks like it worked out great for everyone. This was printed in a secret underground newspaper office. Read. It's more of a manifesto specifically calling out the government suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Interesting. YouTube the turtle. Fishing rod. Rusty pistol. Mark's trick shooting techniques. Put the book away. So I need 5 mysticality. Something around here seems pretty fishy. And it's these 2 moist fellas standing between you and that abandoned hat over there. Investigate. Not wanting to get any close to them, you choose to interpret investigate as squint at them from a short distance away, which is probably best, as it might be bad for your mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are between 5 and 6 feet tall. Hard to judge because their hunched over posture and covered with scales that glisten sickly in the dim light. Though you can't tell if this is a natural luster or due to being covered with oily, sore filth. More notable, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry if I buried the lead there. The lead there, but, you know, saving the dramatic part for last and all. Their huge, bulging, round eyes glare at you out from the darkness, faintly luminous from, like, radium watch dials, and they hiss and gurgle at you between rows of pointed shark-like teeth. Gill slits on the side of their heads open and close like thin, wet mouths gasping for air, or whispering terrible secrets, whichever seems more likely to you. Gross. It appears that they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off on attacking you until they've judged how much of a threat you are. Dive in and fight them. The turtle is confused. Nobody is injured, so there's nobody for turtle to heal. Haunting quack. You're going to attack my turtle? Oh, heck no. You don't get to attack my turtle. Flap, slap, or emit it. Flap, slap. Ba-do-do-do. Bonk. You won. So much for those things that you'd rather not think about any further. You gained in 5 XP. Excellent. It's a very old manhole. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped hole. Shaped stain on the ground. So green button, pull the lever, red button. Consult the manual. So pull the lever. Sorry, not pull the lever. Green. Now pull the lever. A yellow light. Doesn't say what to do for yellow. You got a terribly cursed fedora. Nothing good can come from this. Quip. It sounds like a cat meowing. Okay, so it's the same thing. Alright, in here. Talk to her. Looks like you found the hat. I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual though. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in that machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off of that hat, right? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, but, what? Can't we just... Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegoric dream space that the machine can transfix. A what? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. Ahem. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project it into it. To try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand it. Oh, hey, this must be Charles Wallace. Speak to him. You must be Charles Wallace, I'm Thea. That I am, pleased to meet you. What do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the detectotron, the uncursed machine too. Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry. Oh, it's nothing really. Let me ask you something. Anything I can help you with? How does the weird uncursing machine work? Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. Heh. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. It's a real traditional sense, yup. Nothing right now. Calippo is still sleeping. You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and put a weird metal dome thing down and over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? Nothing. Alright, that's it for that bit. See you next time.